Hello, I'm Crazy Angry Cupcake, and today I'm going to be reading a cringy fanfiction. This fanfiction is called The Gas of Love, Hitler x Donald, or Trump. It's going to be as cringy as it sounds, I'm guessing right now. I really hope it doesn't turn too, graphic. The description says, what happens when a lonely Donald finds an even lonelier Hitler? Find out more in this fanfic I wrote high on LYF. This fanfiction is brought to you by Aqua the Queen of Wattpad. This video is also sponsored by Bleach. I'm pretty sure you're going to need it. Chapter 1. Meeting My True Love. Hitler's Pav. Pav? Person? Yeah, oh well. It was a dark and stormy night, and I was so tired. I had been homeless for many years ever since the incident, unable to feel any emotion whatsoever. I didn't even know who I was anymore. The only thing giving me hope was my pet cheese bub Junior? My pet cheese bub? This person was high, weren't they? I passed a store with televisions and I suddenly saw one of the most amazing, breathtaking scenes. A Cheeto Puff. It was Donald Trump. I added in the Cheeto Puff part. You gotta admit, he looks like one, though. I've always thought he was a sweet, sweet chunk of man. Chunk of man. I wanted to caress his face. Stop! I thought to myself, you can't think like this about a man who would never love you. I sighed and decided to look for a place to stay the night. I fell asleep on a bench as the cold rain chilled me and my tears slipped down my face because I knew I would never be loved. Suddenly it seemed as I'm sorry, I cannot read people. Plus my allergies all messing up. Gotta stuff up nose. Suddenly it seemed as if out of nowhere it was morning, and I heard a familiar voice coming towards me. It was Donald Trump! My senpai was walking towards me! Calm down. It's not like he'll notice you anyways. Notice me, senpai. I thought to myself, ooh, Trump's Pav. As I was walking across town looking for children to scare, I saw a beautiful man sleeping on a bench. Normally I don't care for the homeless, but this man was just breathtaking. I walked towards him, and he seemed to wake up. I didn't know what to say. He was even more beautiful when he was awake. As I was walking towards the beautiful man, I saw an ugly, mangy dog. Its dog tag said its name was Autumn, but I didn't care to kick that stupid dog out of the way. It says, I didn't care, I kicked that, he kicked the dog. Rude. It was interrupting me meeting the beautiful man. He was awake, and before I knew it, we were kissing. What the? We skipped some steps here. It wasn't a normal kiss either. Now this may sound cheesy, but I could swear there were sparks. Soon the innocent kiss turned into a passionate make-out session. Oh my god. I could feel his tongue. His tongue moving in sync with mine. I stroked his face and whispered, "Who's your sweet, sweet daddy?" "You are," he said as he moaned. "Let's take this back to my place." Oh god. Ew. That's so gross. There's 13 parts of this. That was only part 1. I don't know about this. Okay. We can do this. I've already read chapter 1. Chapter 2. Finally home. Hitler's Pav. As my sweet, sweet Daddy Trump was taking me back to his house, I saw something that angered me immensely. It was a Jewish child playing at the park as if she owned the place. I tapped Trump's shoulder. "Daddy?" Why is he calling him Daddy? "Yes, sweetheart," he responded. "I want that little Jewish girl to suffer, but first let's gain her trust. Her parents don't seem to be around anyways. Of course, anything for you, my sweet pumpkin. Oh, ugh. Ugh. I think I taste vomit in the back of my mouth. Ugh. He said with a smirk, "We'll make sure to make her suffer real good. You're the best man I've ever met," I said as I kissed his cheek. We walked over to the child and asked her what her name was. She said it was girl Jewish name. Such an ugly name. Not really ugly, I just can't pronounce it. We gained her trust and told her we'd take her to Trump's place and call her parents. The young naive fetus. I'm pretty sure she's not a fetus if she's just a little girl. Of course believed us and followed us on our way to Trump's. As soon as the door was closed, we tied up the child in a chair and grabbed a no. This is taking even darker turn than my set. And grabbed a knife. Of course the fetus was too surprised to do anything, but before it could scream, we duct taped her mouth shut. You and your kind disgust me, I said as I pushed her down the stairs to the basement. Oh my god! The fuck person? Oh, I cursed. I'm not supposed to curse on camera. That's still messed up though. Ugh. I walked downstairs and laughed as she cried. I guess you got more than you bargained for, didn't you? I said. Hitler, leave the child alone. Let's have some fun in front of her. Oh no! He said. Sounds like a good plan, Daddy. Oh god. Ugh. I responded. Now, sweetie, you're all dirty from being outside all the time. Let me give you a nice warm bath, Trump said. Anything for you, Daddy, I replied. I took the child and ourselves up to the bathroom. There was a beautiful bathtub on the side of the room. Trump was starting to filling it up and there were bubbles everywhere. It was beautiful. Trump started undressing me and himself as the child continued to cry. I cried too, honey. I really would. We slapped the child and told it to shut up. Soon the tub was filled up and I got in. I was going to put on a show. I'm going to put on a show. I'm sure you'll enjoy, said the naked Trump. All of a sudden, he started to beat the child and kick it before I could even clap. He decapitated the child. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. The love of my life covered in blood and lapping it off the child's the child's neck. He got into the tub and noticed I was a bit excited. He got hard. He got hard from watching a little Jewish girl get decapitated. I'm so done. I think I regret my decision for reading this, but like a horrible traffic incident, you can't look away. You can't. The love. Where am I? He started. Oh God. I'll take care of that for you, he said. He started licking my fully. Okay, I'm gonna have to censor this. My hoo-ha. I moaned. It felt so good. Don't stop. You're good at this, he said. He went up and kissed me while his hand still struck my hoo-ha at a faster pace. Trump, I'm so close, he whispered. He kissed me as I released my love into the air. Oh, God. I love you, he said. I love you, too, I responded. We got cleaned up and went to bed. Oh, God, I hope there's not any more of this. Ugh. Ugh, I feel dirty just from reading it. I honestly didn't think it would be this bad. I really didn't think. I thought, yeah, it might get a little dirty, but I didn't think that it would be like this. This is worse than I thought it could ever be. And the next page won't load, which kind of makes me happy, but also unhappy because I have to do stuff. Let's take a look at the comments of this thing while I wait for this. Hashtag sweet, sweet daddy. Oh, look, there it goes. Okay. Chapter 3, The Wedding. 2 months later, Trump's POV. It was finally time. I was about to marry the love of my life. I couldn't believe it. Hitler walked up to me in his beautiful wedding dress, made of deceased Jews. What the... I, of course, was wearing my American flag suit. The priest named Emily was there with Hitler's pet cheese bub, Jr. In fact, Peppa Pig's whole family was there. As I skimmed the room, I noticed John Cena! I couldn't believe he had made it to the wedding. I walked up to him and gave him some weed, and we smoked it in the back of the church. Hey, mate, how about we get a nice cheesy Nettos after you marry your wifey, said John. Sounds dank, mate, I responded. 420 blaze it, they all shouted as I kissed Hitler. Emily was stroking Bub Jr.'s face and licking it. Bub didn't seem to mind, so we all smoked weed and went and got a cheeky Nettos with lads. It was pretty great. Later, Hitler and I went home and we had passionate sex. 1 month later, oh my God, I yelled. My husband Hitler was giving birth to a fetus and a dog? How would he get pregnant with a dog? We wrapped the fetus in a blanket and yanked the dog out of my husband's arse. What was he doing in his butt? And that's how you were born, I said to my daughter, Aqua, and our pet dog, Autumn the Second. Wow, Aqua said. I want to add this story to my fanfic collection. It slays almost as much as Dan's butt, she said. Trump and I laughed. The mother frickin' end. It says that's the end, but there's more chapters. Oh, author's note. I wrote this while I was at school. Don't hate me. Motivate me. Aqua out. Well, that was a roller coaster. I thought it was 13, but I'm really happy that was only like 3. What the frick did I just read? Oh. Never mind. There is more. Chapter 4. Surprise, motherfrickers. So you probably thought this was over. Well, it's not. So I will add on stories about their dates and such because, hey... Anyways, yeah. Hitler's POV. So it was a typical day like no other. Trump had licked my face real good earlier this morning, and I felt ready to conquer the world. I kicked a few children and answered some of their burning hot and saucy questions. I ended the panel, and in the end, I said my famous motto, live, laugh, and lie to your parents. Everyone agrees that's the best motto ever made. Now, anyways, of course, I had to go pick up Trump's small loan of $1 million from his father. A small loan of $1 million. Trump was overjoyed when I brought it home. Darling Daddy, I can take you for a real date now. Their daughter Aqua and dog Autumn woke up to the sound of Trump yelling. Wow, said Aqua. You two aren't wrestling upstairs in your bed this time. Hitler and Trump both blushed. Aqua, sweetie, please go upstairs and take your medicine, they said. Okay, she responded. So we hired a babysitter and left our daughter alone to rot while we found a small cruise to go on. Time skip. I couldn't believe that Trump was actually taking me on an actual date. We sipped on some sweet, sweet Jewish child organs, and then we had passionate makeout sessions over their rotting corpses and saved them for later. Of course, we met up with John Cena and had a dance party. Trump almost broke his back while dancing, so I had to comfort him. There's quotation marks around that. Of course, by comfort, I mean lick his face and stroke his butt. It was a great first day on the small cruise. I don't know what the heck LYF drug is. But I just know that I don't want it. If people come up with shit like this on that drug, if that's even a real name of a drug, then I don't want it. I think I'm just gonna end that there. Really, there's a whole bunch left, but I think I'm gonna leave that there. I mean, if people actually watch this and want me to read more stuff like this or finish reading this, I will, but I think that's going to be it for today. But yeah, I'll have the fan fiction in the description if you, for some reason, want to read the rest by yourself. Most of you probably out of grotesque curiosity. Well, not really. More like if that came out wrong, you're so disgusted by it that you want to read the rest, which is what probably most of you will do. But anyway, go support the artist. And give them tips for their writing if you want. Don't hate on them because this is purely this is obviously purely a joke. But next time if I do continue this, I will probably bring on friends, and it will probably be friends that are very sheltered and will most likely freak out. And so that will hopefully add a bit of comedy to this, because honestly I don't like talking by myself all that much with videos. So yeah.